Welcome to Relationship Status Midweek episode. It's your girl, Nique Cruz.
Yo, Butler.
And your boy, Yusuf in the building. And make sure to listen to us on iTunes, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, DefyLifePods.com, Pandora, and anywhere you listen to your favorite podcasts.
It's good to be back.
It's hump day.
Really?
Yeah.
He's very, Yeah.
Everybody's humping around. Love hump day.
You love hump day?
Yes.
Okay.
I like Friday.
Fridays. I like every day. Every day that ends in Y, I'm cool with.
You cool with it?
Cool
Everyone?
with it.
Yeah.
Cool
All
with
7
it.
of them.
Yeah, all seven. It's a little. How was your weeks?
How's the week going so far?
How's it been so far?
Yeah, it's been pretty all right.
Pretty all right.
Mine's is awesome. I loved my week.
Wow, good. I'm a little disappointed.
Why are you
Why?
disappointed?
I did not get an invitation to the Rock Nation brunch again this year.
Yeah.
Me either.
I know, Nique, you were not on the list.
I didn't see you on the list either.
Nique, you were on the list. I thought I would at least get a regional invite.
Why? What made you special?
If I told you, you'd just hate. So I won't.
Hate?
Maybe we have our own brunch of some sort during the same time.
Yeah,
to celebrate Black excellence locally.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that would be dope.
Maybe we'll work on that.
Yeah, it
Yes.
seems
Free
like
Grammy.
Seems like a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw the
Y'all
pictures.
hear it? You didn't see me in them.
I didn't see you in none of them.
I mean,
Nor did I take them.
You know who else I didn't see in those pictures here?
Who?
Oh,
Kim.
You didn't.
You know Kim is Jay
I know.
and
I
Bay's
know.
wife.
I know. Oh, that throuple.
That throuple.
She wasn't. They hiding her.
oh my
They
goodness.
hiding her. She wasn't there either.
Wow.
Well, I mean, sometimes, every picture doesn't need to be taken and you don't always need to be seen.
Oh, if I was in there, I'd be seen.
Yeah,
I'd be
I'd be
like,
seen.
why are you in so many pictures? Like, yeah,
Been laying across, sitting in front of the jail poles. Oh, you got a cat? You taking a picture?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in there.
yeah.
Yeah. I'd have been in every
You're
picture.
that guy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd have been that guy that day.
Yeah, I definitely would have got thrown out. Definitely would have got thrown out. Like, yeah, you
doing
overstep
too
your
much.
welcome. You was somebody's +1.
That day
far.
I'd have been that dude.
You acting real +1-ish.
Yes, I would have been.
Yeah. It says it on my thing.
What?
+1.
+1?
I am
Yeah.
that one.
I'm him and the one.
and the one.
Yeah, I'm both. But I'm handling it in stride. I'm work a little harder this year. Maybe I'll get
When we get there.
something.
You know who we need to invite to our brunch?
Who?
We need to invite Marvin Hemingway
Marvin Hemingway.
and Lynn from Anything, Everything, and Nothing, because Marvin and Lynn have been our top 2 fans for the week.
So maybe we do the relation status brunch.
Relationship status brunch.
Yeah.
Have them come in with a top fan T-shirt.
Oh no! We're not.
Number one fan.
We're gonna get dressed up. We're not. Yeah, we're gonna have a
We're gonna
real
get
brunch.
bougie.
Oh.
Yes.
So we're gonna do what they did, like high water pants and no socks.
I mean, maybe that's your style. You do that. I
My
won't knock you,
God.
but
Who's gonna cook? We're gonna have someone.
no, we
cater?
get catered.
They get catered.
We get it catered. A garden somewhere. Good
Yeah.
weather.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Hey, we make that happen.
That'd be nice.
And don't steal that idea, please,
Yes.
people.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, because you know what's going to
Shouldn't
happen.
you been on mic talking about it?
You right about it. You right
Yes.
about that, see?
Yes, we're gonna get back to that. That's a
we
good
shouldn't
idea.
We shouldn't have even had brought that
Yeah.
up.
Wow.
Write it down.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
Let's get to this week's topics.
talk to us about it. Talk
yeah.
to us.
What was the buzz on the pages? On
All
our
right,
social
so
media?
our first topic was body count. Ladies, do you count every guy you slept with in your body count? All right, so we got mixed reactions here. Some women said yeah, some women said no. Yusuf, can you read some of the comments?
If you got it up right now,
I'm trying.
You don't have it up?
No,
I mean, I have it up, but so one of the comments said if you didn't meet the length or the I have no idea girth requairements.
I think girth.
Oh, I'm sorry,
That's-
girth requirements.
That's
You
something
came
I'm not
in-
going to discuss, but yeah.
You came in 10 minutes or less, or I just don't like you, then no, I don't count you.
Okay, that's some weird math, but
that's a lot of odd math.
Okay, so what's the first reason? If you didn't meet the length, or
I don't even want. I don't feel right
I'm not
saying
saying
that word.
that, but
I don't feel right saying that word.
They don't count you.
That's not me personally. But I mean, for her, she said, she doesn't count you. You didn't count.
We have no control over that. You either have it or you don't, or you work with what you got.
But someone else may count you.
Yes, that's fine, but I didn't know it was going to count against me.
And that was from Nefertita Harley Chambers.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Okay. On our IG, I think we probably got one of the funniest ones. Shawty Low.
Shawty Low.
That's Leaux. Go ahead and grab a follow. She said, "Nope. They drop off after 7 years,"
which makes more sense than this trigonometry math problem.
Heard. So of course we responded. So that's the female formula to the body count. Because I just wanted to know.
After 7 years, I think maybe you don't have a baby with
most of the women on here said that after 7 years it falls off like credit.
Yeah, it's like credit. So it's so like if you have made some bad decisions after 7 years, I guess, can you judge somebody like that?
You can.
From off
you can feel free to judge anybody in any situation you want.
I mean, but you look at them and they go, man, she was a
what? I don't get off what people say. Don't judge me.
Jezebel back in the day.
Yeah, she was old Jezebel. I was trying to come up with a good way of saying it.
Yeah, harlot.
A harlot.
Yeah, harlot.
Yeah, you know.
Well, I mean, after 7 years, I mean, you kind of forget who, what, where. It didn't matter anymore. It shouldn't matter anymore.
It shouldn't matter.
No.
Okay.
Now, we'll say Sutton Danny, shouts out to you, follows us on Facebook. She did say, if we are honest to ourselves, yes.
You should count them?
Yes. That's what she said. If she's on...
What do women really ever give the number?
No.
The real number?
No, never.
That's why I wouldn't even ask.
I think the only number that would count
would
be one.
Oh, yeah?
Me.
But guess what?
What if they have children?
That's the only other one. Only the ones that can be proven.
I can't count that.
So how many is too many for a woman or man?
I think it's just determined upon the person that has to be with that person.
What you mean determines on the person?
I don't think it's how many. I don't think it's how many. I think it's more who.
Okay, let's not get into the who yet.
The semantics.
So what's the number?
I don't care.
Okay, CL, what would be a number
as
for
far
you?
as a man?
Too much.
Because women don't care.
What do you think is...
Okay, now, this is the math equation.
Oh, now we got a math equation?
Yes.
Okay.
Ladies,
you have to go with age.
Oh.
So let's say someone
Let me get the calculator
out. 40.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
They got 4 decades. First decade, they shouldn't have been doing anything. The latter part of their second decade, they should have been doing decent numbers. I'm thinking 15, 16 to 20. For a woman, it needs to be 1.
Per year?
No, 1 guy.
Whoa, per year?
For whole high school, maybe 2.
Yeah, high school sweetheart.
20?
That's for a woman.
A high school sweetheart.
Yes,
that makes
1
sense.
or 2. That's it.
For a woman.
That's it. You go over that, we get into the red zone. Okay?
I mean, that's how it was for me.
Okay, Nique, I know. So I knew you did it right, man.
2 or
okay.
1.
Okay. So now
between 16 and 21.
Okay, now that's for a woman.
Yep.
That's for a woman.
Okay.
Now, for a guy 16 to 20, if he has a number less than 10, he's done well. He's had a prosperous high school education.
Between 16 and 20?
Yeah, 10.
10?
Because you gotta think about it.
Y'all are whole whores out here.
Hey,
I mean, that's a great number. Anything below 10 is good, though.
Yeah, see,
anything that exceeds 10, yeah, he's probably got somebody pregnant.
Now, let me
4 years, 10 for a guy? Because first of all, you messing around, you experimenting, you got summer, you got that girl that worked with you for the summer.
True.
And y'all got cool, and you thought it was going to be forever, and y'all had sex.
I was thinking the number would be higher.
No. We're just trying to just give numbers here.
It does make sense because when it comes to women, we're more like, that's when we're losing our virginities. Y'all probably
No, I want you to love the person you lost your virginity to. Don't just come by somebody's house and give them some.
Yeah, a lot of us weren't. We were like, oh, should we not?
You should at least go with them for 6 months, consider giving them some prom. And
most men were trying to get props from their boys.
Well, like, maybe
I'm about to smash.
But I'm just talking about what women should do. It don't matter what guys' intentions are.
I would say this. Nah.
16 to 20 for.
Well, I'm gonna say.
You were over 10?
I was way over 10.
In high school?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I was way over 10. I'm talking about like.
And we're bragging.
I was not a bragger.
No, all. I'm talking about now.
No, I'm just. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying, like, when you said 10, I'm sitting there going, damn. Like,
From 16 to 20.
Well, you have to have a little coof with people you sleep with. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Give me one of your terms, Nique.
I didn't.
Nut rag, cross rocket, something. What is it?
I had nothing.
Okay,
but I was a private. But
yeah, some of them randoms.
See, I'm gonna be honest. Like, what happened for me was the fact that I wasn't a person that like talked. So it kind of sent a lot of stuff my way.
Okay, so we talking about the number. So you were plus.
Still a quiet slut bucket. Okay.
No, I wouldn't call myself that.
Okay, well,
but
you divulged your real numbers on here, so you wanted something. Now you're gonna get it. Okay, so you were over 10.
Way over 10, the way you put it.
Okay,
yeah, way over 10.
Well, I was under 10. But I got ninth grade popping. I was on to something in ninth grade, and then I had a little real slump. But I came in fire hot.
See, but I think there's
right
something.
Right off 8th grade summer.
But I can tell you what can affect that number.
What's that?
As I think about it.
As you think?
No.
You think about it, you're not counting some, huh?
Okay. No. Not about. I'm saying what affects the difference in, because back home where I went to school at.
Okay.
Like in, let's say, a 5-mile radius.
So more thoughts around you?
No, it's not that. It's like you got maybe 5 to 10 schools.
So what does it mean?
So I think that there's more access to more different sets of people.
You're right, but there's also somebody who slept with 2 people. Yeah, the same amount of schools.
Yeah,
same building as you.
Yeah,
probably your cousin.
No, but I never dated. I never did anything at my school.
I don't know if you did anything at your school.
No,
or
I'm
not.
just saying.
I didn't either.
But the number doesn't make sense.
Well,
you just have to make a choice.
Like, I never dated anyone in Florence when I was in high school, but one person. So I'm only going to count that one person.
Wouldn't that be somebody?
No, I'm just saying, like, the way he's saying, like, it was different schools, so he never dated anyone in his school. I never dated anyone in my school either.
I think it's tougher here. It's a little bit more challenging here for a younger adult to access other schools. In that time period, you talking about years ago? Before the advent of social media and stuff like that?
We had MySpace.
That wouldn't, I mean, you got to hunt. That was the best time when it was none of these stuff that
it was easy.
And I think that now the number would be lower because of the advent of social media and ways for people to come in contact with each other. And
but back then, if you cheated in high school, you had a solid 30-day run that nobody wasn't gonna know nothing
at all.
Now you have a minute.
Back in the day, we had social media. We had MySpace, of course, but I mean, like,
does that count? Because social media wasn't on your phones.
It was.
MySpace was on your phones.
Yeah, on my flip phone.
No. Okay, Nique, go ahead.
Yeah, it was hard.
I don't know.
It was only on my flip phone. It wasn't on my Nokia.
Okay.
But
two phone Nique. Okay.
But just going to different high schools where basketball games, football games, and stuff like that, you met different people.
Okay.
Homecomings, like, yeah. It was so easy. All surrounding areas in the whole state of South Carolina.
Okay. Can we get back to my graph here?
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Okay, well, now we're going to the third decade of your life, 20 to 30.
Okay.
For a heterosexual man, this should be maybe the prime time of his life.
For a woman too.
Okay, maybe. I thought women like peak at like 40 and it gets better, or like 35 plus.
Our college years, that's when we show our tail.
No, I'm just talking about the best time. I'm not talking about people having sex. Okay.
Shush.
10 to 20.
Okay.
For a woman?
For man, 10 to 20?
No. Not 10 to 20. I'm just saying from 20 to 30.
Okay.
A woman, 4. So I can give her. Now she should have about a total of 6.
So by the time she's 30, she should have a total of 6.
Less than 10, yes. But 6 is a good number. Good number.
Okay.
Now,
I'm gonna let them
popularity, will come into play.
Mm-hmm.
Questionable dressing habits will come into play.
Mm-hmm.
Some women don't peak in college because they can reinvent themselves now.
Oh, yeah.
So that could happen. But a good number is 6. You got your quality woman. She's like 6. She's 30 with 6.
Quality.
You winning. Anything above that, you got to start judging a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A man?
Yeah.
He's a man, huh?
He's a man, 6, 20, 30. Boy, you done put your strokes in. Now, boy, you
done found your groove.
Now, if you had 10 plus in high school, you 20 to 30, you should be at 50 now. Now, if you was below 10 and it's 20 to 30, and we're going to put all this on Facebook. I'm going to write it out. He should be, about 15 to 17.
15 to 17?
15 to 17. Yeah, 15 to 17. If you start having sex at...
This is not realistic.
If you do the math on the back end, you average out a year.
Yeah.
This is good math. It's you kill him if you 50 plus. Now, I've had the... Man, I know guys who are in the 60s and 70s.
Well, this is the thing.
Women are 20s.
Women are never going to really tell. We're not going to tell because, like I said, we don't count everyone. So we
How
may
you
agree
don't
with
count them when it's less than 7 now?
Who said it was less than 7?
At some point, it's less than 7 years. You just had sex with him yesterday. You cannot miss. You got 7 years on your record. If you just had sex with him yesterday, you can't discount him after a week. Like that don't count.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends.
No, it's 7 years. You got to count for 7 years.
It depends. If I ain't enjoy it, I ain't remember it. Okay. It ain't happen.
Okay. Hey.
But there's a lot of us that we.
Okay. If you got a man over 50, time he's 30, he might need to, go to ancestry.com, make sure you have no children out there. Because you run some numbers.
Look, he's probably he probably has a lot of kids by now.
No, maybe not. Some people come out unscathed.
They do.
I know somebody.
I know somebody that doesn't have any kids.
Who's done? He only has kids with his wife, but he really
been out there.
Nah, he really had numbers.
Yeah, I know.
He got a graveyard.
Well, I had some numbers, and I didn't have my daughter till I was 27.
You don't have to make this about you, Yusuf.
Till I was 27.
Just say your friend Parlay.
Oh no! Hey, listen, I don't think I
you're
care
saying
that much.
you're over 50?
Way over 50.
Okay.
And you started having kids at 27?
My first daughter, the first pregnancy scare, which was my first daughter, was 27.
Okay. So 27.
Right,
How many kids you have now?
6.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You just proved our point and didn't even know.
What point? What am I proving?
CL, tell him.
Oh, nothing.
I mean, shoot, I got married shortly after that.
Jesus loves little children.
Because he just said if a man hits over 50, the more likely he didn't got him
he didn't
some
say
kids.
he did this. He didn't say he was over 50 at 30.
Yeah, he did.
At 30?
At 30.
No, before 25.
Okay.
He tried to help you.
No, before 25.
You need to get yourself checked.
He tried to help you. He said no by 30. He said, well, by 25.
You don't have to do this.
No, by 25.
Yusuf, you don't have to do this.
I sat down with somebody and we counted.
You don't have to do this.
Okay.
He does it every time.
It wasn't you. This is satire. You're a character right now.
Right, with somebody I know.
Yeah.
Somebody I'm close with.
Okay.
Counted one day.
Okay.
Number was 326.
By the time you were 25?
Yeah.
326 people? Who you, Wilt Chamberlain? Like, what do you
No, it was just when I said
I don't. 320? Man, get out.
And that's not
320 divided by 15 years of having sex.
Oh, I'm about to do that, man.
Come on, man.
I'm dead serious.
Come on, man. Did you even go to school? Did that person go to school?
It was probably at school.
Nah,
you had to have sex at school.
I was cutting school.
15
stuff like that.
divided by 321.
Oh my God!
You had to literally start having sex at 10 or 9.
No. I was starting
320 divided by 15 years.
About 15 years, man. Come on, man.
I'm not. This is a straight up.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm being honest.
Please, don't be honest. Don't be honest.
That means 21.
A year?
A year.
That's about right.
Now you divide that by the month. So you Oh, so you cheated on everybody you've been with. If those
So
numbers
you've
are
never
correct.
been-
Prior to getting married? Yeah,
You've never been faithful.
ever. Not until I got married. That's when I started learning how to be faithful.
We're not talking about you. Can you stay
Okay,
in
stop,
character?
my friends.
We need to go in those voice disguise things so you can say things like it's somebody else.
21 people a year.
Listen,
That's just the average.
Nique,
That is not.
Nique, don't follow yourself up.
What do you mean? I'm
Listen,
not lying here.
Stop it.
Okay.
I see 3 a year.
Nah, it's not
But
even.
21 a year?
Nah,
that means you
like
never got involved with no one.
You literally had to talk to a person and have sex with them within 2 or 3 days of meeting them consistently.
Well, it was just consistent.
Like, you
get
was
tired.
reckless with it.
Yeah, I didn't care.
You would get tired.
I didn't care.
Ew.
Listen,
I got hurt early and I just didn't give a damn.
Everybody
afterwards.
don't count. Some people, you must have been counting by threes or something.
No,
I'm
Yourself.
hoping.
Yourself, please.
I'm being serious.
Please. Women,
320 at
sometimes
25?
you need to keep your body count to yourself because people will
Oh,
judge
you
you.
see, I haven't said anything.
Yes, I wouldn't.
I
I mean,
haven't said
it's okay in a
anything.
personal space if you're with that person, but I just think it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Well,
And that's a lot of
I'll never
doctor's
tell
visits.
my... Yeah.
Some people single-handedly kept the condom business alive.
Apparently,
Like-
he's one of them.
Wow.
yeah, no, you didn't. You couldn't. I couldn't go out there without a raincoat. So yeah.
Wow. I don't know why we get on air and say these things.
I mean,
I really don't.
that's-
I really
it's a part.
don't.
It's a part of who I am, man.
I really don't.
Oh, wow. 21.
Okay.
21 people.
Well,
All
yeah.
right, let's go to the next topic.
Okay. So we got those numbers right?
Yeah, but what did you do? 30 to 40?
No, we're gonna leave 30 to 40.
Yeah,
right.
you did it at the 320.
We can do 30 to 40.
30 to 40.
If
Because like women seem to go trend upward in that time period.
well, I mean, depends on if they get married, don't get married.
Well, I think if they,
around.
No, the thing is, it's not that we go upward, it's that our sex drive goes up. So
What do you mean?
therefore, we...
Later years.
Yeah.
That's what I said earlier. You
No,
said
that's
no.
what I was
said
telling him.
no,
He was
yeah.
like, all right, our numbers go up. No, our numbers don't go up like that. But our sex drive may go up. So, meaning,
no,
but
it's
the
To have sex with
person...
that many women, you got to be trash. None of them wanted to re-engage.
what you mean?
If you had sex with 320 different women,
he was on his brain.
you must have been trash. Like,
No, I was good. It was some stuff was
tried to go to
consistent.
the
It was
news.
overlapping.
but you saying you had sex 321 times?
No.
Or 321 different people?
Whatever that equaled out to be.
All right, old 88. That's old 88 right there.
I'm just like, the thing about it is like there were people I was dealing with, like where it might be
No,
shoot,
yourself.
2 or 3 in one day.
We're not
So-
talking about you.
Okay, my friend.
Oh, my.
It was.
Nique, you
was
was
not
trying to
above.
switch the topic.
It was not above.
I
I'm just saying it was not
You,
above.
yourself.
It was not above. having- doing stuff
Let me
more than
switch
one
it
one
back.
I'm
person
going to
one
come over
day.
there and mash on this button so we can stop recording. Stop it.
All right, next topic.
Next topic.
Would you date someone who is separated?
Now, I know.
Yeah, I think we talked about
Hold on a
that.
second. You said
All right.
date. Now, sleep with is a different story.
You know,
Now,
I'm with you there.
yeah, like
I
sleep
would
with somebody
you,
who
but
got their
come
own
on.
situation.
I don't see it going far, though.
I don't think that falls on you.
That doesn't fall on you.
No.
Don't even count it.
No.
How not?
I definitely wouldn't intentionally try to start a relationship with them.
No.
But if you met and you're both consenting adults and chose to sleep together and then you told me later that I'm technically still married, that's different. But I definitely wouldn't go with you. I promise you that.
Okay, so Dwayne Dawson.
Okay, Dwayne.
Oh, is that Dwayne or Diane?
Oh,
Daune.
That's Dawn.
Dawn? Is that how you? Oh,
Dang.
Dawn.
Dang, 321, 88, dash 7.
Anyway, Dawn 7. Dawn Dawson.
Okay.
Y'all better check paperwork because there's no such thing as separation in SC. Folks be separating themselves on orders of support.
Yes.
Stay woke.
I thought she had a good. Go
And
ahead.
don't listen to these street attorneys either telling you people have to be separated for a year before a judge can grant divorce.
Yeah.
No, No. Yes, you do have to be separate. You have to prove that you've been separated.
I have heard otherwise too, so I don't know which one of my street attorneys to believe. Nobody was a real attorney, but I've heard it both ways.
Let me say this: I'm not a street attorney. Somebody who's been through it and had to actually go through the process.
So they told you that
you had to be separated.
When you came to get divorced, they said
when I came to file for my divorce, they told me I had to be. They said, did either one of you did your wife commit adultery?
So if you commit adultery, the terms change.
Yes, if you commit adultery or if you were in an abusive relationship, whether it be verbally or physically, you can get an instant divorce. Okay, you can start the proceedings at that moment.
Okay.
If anything else, you have to be separated and have proof of their separation for a year.
Okay.
So that's not no street attorney stuff. That's me going there saying I want a divorce and them saying, hey, this no. Okay, well, you got to be separated for a year.
But I do know someone that that did get divorced within a year or so in the state of South Carolina, but I don't know the whole situation. So
yeah, because the way it was explained to me by the people at the court was that they want to encourage marriages to stay together.
Okay, and so marriage is big business though, and divorce. Yeah, they encourage the people to try to work it out. So they said you have to prove the separation for a month for a year in an effort to see if you can try to work it out. Okay, so technically, if you sleep with a person who is about to get a divorce, did you sleep? You still slept with a married person?
You did.
Yep.
You did. You still slept with a married person.
Okay. Now I think you should be able to strike that from your record. You could expunge that, Nique.
Yep.
If you didn't like him that much. Okay.
I agree.
It's kind of whack, and you lied to me. What other comments do we have?
Well, that one sparked a huge, they just had a bunch of back and forth about, this person said, I had to wait a year before the judge signed off on it.
Okay.
Then she tried to tell her your attorney was racking up on it. Maria Durant said, no, there was no need for an attorney. I was doing a no-fault divorce. Yeah, so that's true because I didn't use an attorney either. There's 10 more comments.
And you saying this word is Dawn? D-A-U-N-E?
Okay, CL. Yes, I'm looking at it because don't look. Y'all made
I got
it seem
questions, Dawn.
You made it seem like I was wrong for the way I was looking at it. I was like,
I have questions.
Well, maybe because I know her.
Yeah, that's
maybe because if I was reading her name, I would have came out like me. I would call her Dwayne.
That was the first thing I said.
But as soon as you said it, I knew exactly who you were talking about.
I said Dwayne. I was like, wait, hold on, no, I was trying to figure it out, But
okay,
shouts out to you, Dawn.
Yes, we may have to get Dawn on and talk to her.
Sarah Beck, get your house in order before start doing it again. And if you can't afford divorce, you can't afford to date. Wow. Now on our IG page,
that makes sense though.
What if you can't afford your divorce? You can't afford to date.
Yeah,
but if you're separated, you're affording you're affording being on your household. And on our relationship status page on Instagram. RELSTAT podcast on Instagram, and it is Lady V Production says, I was a victim of this mess. I was told that a divorce took place, but she was in another state with a marriage certificate she held against me, stalked me online, and it was horrible. I agree. Separation isn't enough. You can't marry him if he isn't completely divorced. So, of course, we responded to it, as we do as always, respond to all our comments. How did that situation end up? Lady V responded, it was a choice between his past or his current happiness with me. He divorced her finally, and I have been married to him since last November.
Well, let's applaud Black Love.
Black Love.
I would have been out.
Well, you know what?
I'm glad she hung in there.
My coworker, that she went through the same thing. They were both married to two different people separately.
That bounced off the marriages then.
Yeah,
the two equals out, and they just
they were both married to other. Yeah. They were both married to other people, but they were building a life together. They bought a house together. They were building, and she completed her divorce, but he was kind of lagging behind. Mm-hmm. And so she left him until he finished his divorce because he was just like, I'll get it. Okay, yeah, I'll get it. So she left, went and got her own apartment, and left him until he finalized his divorce.
Okay.
That's
what two wrongs make a right or left.
Wait, two wrongs make a right and two rights make a left?
Two left or something. Something. It all balances it all out. Like
Rashima on Facebook, Rashima Whack. I said that right, Nique?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she said, I think it depends on the stage of the separation.
Now, that is an interesting topic there.
Yeah, that stood out to me.
What's the stages? Okay.
Some will know without a doubt the separation will go to divorce, and some will hope this separation will lead to reconciliation. You just have to have that conversation and hope the person is being honest. So what are the different stages of a separation, you think?
I think it depends on the person, like where you are. Like you say, you went to file for...
Not you, sir.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Your friend.
Yes, your
when
friend.
they went to file for divorce, like, they knew this is what I want.
Yeah.
There's no
going back, no want to.
Like, this is definite. Even though that person went back for a while.
No, their first one wasn't actually a separate. First time wasn't actually like a separation. It
was
more,
a pre-separation.
Yeah,
A pre-separation.
It was kind of like
a divide.
we got a divide. It was like
I watched that this weekend.
Yeah.
we got really pissed, and so you go, I want out, but then you second guess yourself. Mm-hmm. It was gone for about a month or two, and then reverted back.
So what stage is that?
I think that's first stage.
That's pre-breakup?
No, I think that first stage is just you figuring like
What you want to do.
what you want to do.
Are you
first.
doing it out of anger?
Yeah, is this an emotional knee jerk reaction, or is this an actual well thought out plan of action that you're going with because you're unhappy within your marriage? And especially, I think it's especially tough when there is no abuse and there is no adultery, because it's almost like then you start to question, then you really start to question yourself and the decisions that you make, because you really married a person that you were not happy with. So that was a decision you made. So now you end up in this inner struggle within yourself that makes you say, geez, you make some really messed up decisions.
So what stage is that? Is it stage 1, 2, 3,
I think it's stage
4?
1. That's the first stage.
So what gets you to stage 1? Anger?
I was unhappiness gets you there. Whether that emotion is anger, sadness, it's an unhappy place. It's where you before it's you dread going home. The only thing, if you have kids, the only thing that has you holding on to this thing is you're looking for reasons to stay, and the kids are usually that reason. Because you don't know what the outcome will be.
Well, that's enough, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Okay.
But a lot of people do it. A lot of marriages come back together based off of the kids.
Okay.
Like, I hear a lot of people say, I can't leave my kids. I don't want my children to go through that. My especially, like, I hear a lot of men say, my daughter doesn't need to go through that.
Okay. I'm not sure.
I mean, I'm not
disagreeing.
So,
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just not. If my belief is, if you're not happy, and if you're not happy, can you go into that relationship with your kids watching and always be happy? Because if they see you getting upset with each other and having all this confusion, it's just as bad as you're not being there.
And I think I've said
that might hurt them more.
Yeah, but I think I've said it before. My friend's daughter,
yes,
came in the room one time and was like, "Hey, mommy, can you please be nice to daddy?
Yeah, daddy,
can you please be nice to mommy?" And the effect, and I think that was one of the major things.
So would that give you a week?
That set me off like I'm really affecting my kids, because this is after I went back. This is after I went back.
But you know what? I have a friend that is currently going through that, and is the only reason why he's still in a marriage. And he's gonna listen to this, but it's the only reason he's in a marriage is because of his daughter. And I'm not a marriage counselor, so I can't tell you to leave. But if you're not happy, don't stay anywhere you're not happy. But he's like, well, if I leave, my daughter's going to be unhappy and she's going to get my daughter away from me. He's like, I'd rather put my daughter's happiness over mine. I said, but as you're not happy with yourself and y'all are fussing, y'all are arguing, and y'all not showing any affection or love, I said, your daughter's growing up in that. And that's how she's going to feel like she needs to be, or how a man's supposed to love a woman. That's what's going to be her new normal. And you don't want her to grow up like that.
You don't. So he's not staying because of his daughter.
Hey, who am I? That, according to what he says to everybody, like, that's why. Because they go into like big arguments where the cops are called on a normal.
Well, Nique, you say so you think you wouldn't date a person that's separated?
No. Well, no, I wouldn't. No, I couldn't.
The question is date.
Yeah, I couldn't date.
That's the optional word.
Well,
because like I don't like the drama that can come with it.
You and our good friend Be Easy over at the DJ Blaze radio show had a back and forth on. Yes, that's one. You can write that down.
You don't say.
Yeah, I was writing it down.
Had a back and forth.
Actually, it's
really?
two.
No, that's one. Actually,
that's two.
That's the first one.
Go ahead.
Y'all had a back and forth on Facebook because he said, "Yep." Of course, he said, "Yeah, he would do it."
Okay.
He said because he likes being the rebound guy.
Suck on the side, dude.
Nothing wrong with that, boy.
And then of course, Nique
if you can manage it, it's not a bad situation.
I mean, I'm not mad at him.
I'm not saying I'm not mad with him either, but if you know how to manage it right, you could
be a potential side dude.
Well, no, I don't think that's a side dude.
I think it is.
Well, I like to refer to it as a pleasant distraction from the situation. let me distract you for a moment.
I mean, the reason why I said, because he was like, no, it's not side dude. And technically it is because
you called him a side dude?
Yeah.
That's offensive.
Oh, well.
As we say, whoa.
Side dude, that's disrespectful.
Because she's still technically married. And you're just there for the benefits of, okay, it's not going anywhere.
He's benefiting her too. He's giving her shoulder to cry on and
but it's not. He knows it's not going to go nowhere.
Some extracurricular activity.
Body decline.
And he's probably making it known, like, hey, it's not. I can.
No. You can't never make it known to him.
You can't.
It got to be a surprise. Like I can't do this. You can't never make it known. I know. You can't let him know. Like nah.
That makes no sense.
You thought I was next. No.
Whatever.
You have too much going on in your life for me to continue this. It's an easy out too.
Yeah.
If you're that guy in that spot, it's an easy out.
That's an easy out?
Yeah. As soon as she wants to get too serious, you're married.
Yeah, you're married. I can't take this serious.
I went to church last night. I can't.
Now, there was an individual that did comment.
Okay. What's that person's name?
Rogers.
Okay.
She said, yep, it is what it is.
You didn't say nothing about her, yep.
Yeah.
We did respond. Why do you feel like you could? And she said, because I am. She is currently dating somebody and separated.
I bet she won't come over here and talk about it.
Yeah, Deandra, that is a
you think she won't?
Why won't you tell her to come over?
That is an invitation to Deandra.
Yes. And you need
to.
Yes.
We're going to formally invite you, Deandra Rogers, to come to the studio and talk about this.
Bet she won't show up.
Nope.
Do not challenge her.
I want to challenge her.
See how she's not showing up. Don't even. You're wasting.
Really?
Okay.
You're wasting the talk.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, on that note, let's go ahead and
we're gonna wrap up
this hump day.
Okay.
Go ahead, Nique.
All right. Well, thank you for joining and listening to our midweek episode. It's your girl Nique Cruz,
CL Butler,
and your boy Yusuf. Remember, you can catch us on iTunes, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Pandora, DefyLifePods.com, and anywhere you listen to your favorite podcast. If you would like to join the conversation or leave us a Dear Nique, email us at rsp@godefylife.com or call us at 843-310-8637. Follow us on all social media platforms at RELSTAT Podcast. And don't forget to comment, share, 5-star rate, and review. And remember, you can catch our regular full episode every Monday morning at 6 o'clock. And you can catch this Wednesday Hump Day episode every Wednesday at 5 p.m. For Nique, CL, and Yusuf, we are out.
Welcome to the Anything, Everything, and Nothing podcast with Lynn and Kim. Join us as we discuss the latest in everything from entertainment and current events to the craziness that is our real life.
Let's laugh, let's live, let's talk about it. New episode every Tuesday on the Defy Life Podcast Network. And remember, if you're not defying life, then what are you doing? Lynn and Kim.